Good morning, and I'm Dan Paladin bringing you this week's edition of the Mortgage Morsel. This week I thought I'd cover a topic that came up several times this week when I was just out and about conducting my normal business, and it was in regards to flips. Okay, you have both conventional and FHA. But first let's define what a flip is. What's considered a flip? It's when you have your investor, the date he closed and purchased that property to the date of the purchase contract for the upsell. If that is 90 days or less, it's considered a flip. If that purchase contract for the upsell is on the 91st day, it is not a flip. Okay, so it's not when it closes on the purchase, the upsell purchase, not when it closes. It's the date of the purchase contract from the upsell. Okay, conventional per se does not have any guidelines regarding flips. It's just investor overlays. So you'll have some investors that won't even do flips. Others 20% down minimum. Also, mortgage insurance is harder to come by. Hence it tightens up. That's why they want 20% down. Radian is the only mortgage insurance company that I am aware of that will allow flips. Okay, here at RPM we do actually go to 95% LTV, 5% down. A couple other things regarding conventional: two appraisals will be required, and that will be responsible to be paid for by the borrower. Okay. Also, the home inspection reports should come into play most of the time, and any repairs related to health and safety will have to be dealt with. Common ones are outlets not being grounded, GFIs not in the right locations, window cranks missing, things like that. So anything related to health and safety are going to have to be repaired. Smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors. So make sure those things are taken care of to try to avoid any delays and re-inspections and so forth. Here at RPM, we do have a source for 95% LTV, as I mentioned, but also they only require one appraisal and no home inspection report. That's great. Path of least resistance. Handle it like any normal 5% down conventional transaction. Now when it comes to FHA, same thing. 2 appraisals. It's not optional. It's going to be 2 appraisals and the home inspection report. Again, not optional. It's going to need the home inspection report to be reviewed by the underwriter. Again, health and safety items will be called out. So make sure all those things are taken care of regarding health and safety, and the smoke detectors and carbon monoxide, which has been around for a year, but believe it or not, I've had to send an inspector back out to take a look that they put in the $10 carbon monoxide, and it costs the borrower $125 re-inspection fee. So hopefully these tips and guidelines have helped clarify flip guidelines. Feel free to pass it on to any associates that you feel may benefit from this information as well. If you're watching this from my blog, feel free to follow me from my Twitter or Facebook account. Also, don't forget to check out the Discount Deal Corner. Great savings. Make it a great weekend. If you're working, I'm working, and I'll see you next time on the Mortgage Morsel.